Okay, I'm going to describe here how to assemble this Conax seal assembly we talked about over the phone that we plan on sending with the Green Dead dump baler. So all of these parts are going to come with it. You got your main body here. It's got through this where all your components are going to fit and your wires will feed through. You got your cat that's going to screw down on it. On the inside, you'll have these two ceramic insulators with these through holes you feed your wires through. Your rubber sealant here, this is the part that's actually going to seal around the wires. And then they had this pin body and this tiny keyway pin here that is going to install into this part, so when you screw down on it, it's not going to twist your wires. And I'll show you how that works later. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your body and you're going to feed through your wires of your detonator through the main portion. You're just going to kind of slide that all the way down close with your detonator here. And then you're going to take one of the ceramic insulators and you're going to feed each wire through. For this particular one, they are a little tight, but I'm talking with the gentleman there at Conax to get a kind of more custom one that's going to have little wider holes there, so it's not as difficult to assemble here. But you'll slide that all the way down. Next, you'll put on your rubber sealant, nose down. They'll all come like this, but so you install that nose down again. Install each wire through. It doesn't matter which hole they go through. They're both the same. This one's a little more easier to install because it's rubber. But again, so slide that all the way down flush with your ceramic insulator here. And then you're going to install the next one, or the last ceramic insulator. So again, feed it through the hole again. Like I said, it's I do have a little, I did already test these ones, so I think it's got some junk in there, but okay. So slide that one all the way down too. Flush with your Viton sealant. Okay, so that's your internal assembly essentially. So now you're going to slide the body up and it's going to kind of fit in there. It should go all the way flush with it. There, like that. So you can kind of slide everything back flush with the detonator too. Okay, so you should have something like that. So next, you're going to install this main body pin with the keyway on over. You're going to feed it over the wires. You notice there's two different hole sizes here. This is going to end up fitting over this insulator, so there's only one way you can install it. So install the large diameter over the wires first. So feed those through. Maybe twist these together real quick. Okay. So install over it like so, and then make sure to take your pin. And it's not, this part is not going to go flush with it. It's meant to stick over a little bit. But you'll see on this body here that there is a little keyway there. Then you got your keyway in the other part, so mate those up. That's where your pin's gonna install. So this pin now keeps this part from rotating because we're gonna squeeze down on this. And as we screw in, it's gonna keep from rotating and essentially kinking your wires. So take your cap here and feed those through. Make sure you don't lose your pin. And then you're going to screw this down over the top. Get it kind of hand snug to begin. So this cap here, this is the part that you have to torque down to the 20 foot-pounds. It's important that you get that and that you don't over torque it or under torque it. If you under torque it, you're not going to seal it properly. If you over torque it, you run the risk of snapping the wires in half. So that's why the torque wrench is recommended. But you'll essentially take that, torque down on it. On the other side here, this is the portion that's going to install into the detonator housing. Now I don't have that to show, but it's simple. So, but you will have to wrap this with like a Teflon tape or some sort of sealant. I've been using 4 to 5 wraps of Teflon, and then just tighten that down as much as you can. There's no specific torque rating on that, but essentially that's it. Again, we'll be kind of customizing this to make it more user friendly, but that's the idea. Thanks.